So, hey guys, I'm your inspector, Matt. Overall, the house is in really good condition. There's a lot of deferred maintenance that just needs to be taken care of. So we need things painted, things sealed, certain things like that. Probably use a good deep clean, some air filters being changed out. But overall, structurally, it's in really good shape. So our roof looks really good, our foundation looks really good, and our framing, plumbing, all that, I like what I'm seeing. Now, that being said, there's going to be some things that I do recommend that we get done, and those things are going to be all in your report. But since we're doing a video right here, what I'll do is just hit some of the main things, and then the little things y'all can see in y'all's report, and y'all can call me if y'all have any questions. Okay, so we got 4 or 5 broken windows around the house that they actually have cracks inside the window themselves. And so that I like to see get taken care of, because we don't want to open and close those windows and have the chance of the glass falling out and injuring somebody. So we want to make sure we get that taken care of. The air filters definitely need to be changed. It is absolutely time, but when you have kids and pets and all the things going on, it's really hard to think about your air filters and get those changed. One of them is going to be upstairs in the pull-down attic. The other one is going to be on the exterior side of the house, back here to where the carport's at. Right above this window right here, there will be an opening that goes to your other unit. And so that's where you change your other filter up there. These are media filters. Media filters, you can put, if you have bad allergies, they'll do hyperallergenic one, or allergy rated ones that keep out all the bad stuff so that you can breathe good. Okay. Then, let's see some of the other major stuff. We have both downstairs toilets are loose to the floor, so we want to make sure that we tighten those up. We don't want to break that seal or break that line going in there, because then it could be a really costly fix. Also, your vanity in your powder bath is very loose. That needs to be sealed to the wall. And so we want to make sure that we get that taken care of. Over on the left-hand side of the house, there's going to be a comment inside your report where it talks about how they use spray foam at the bottom of that wall.
We noticed that.
Yeah, and so there's a couple different things. It could be they're trying to prevent insects from going in there. They might have had an issue with vines growing up inside the wall. There could have been several different things that happened in that area. But I would like to have an answer as to the real reason, because we don't have x-ray vision. We can't see what's behind the wall, and we don't know if it was like moisture getting into that area, something to where it was having to be sealed off like that. Most wall systems do not need to be sealed at the bottom. They're open and able to breathe and have airflow go through. That way the inside of that wall cavity stays dry, because we don't want mold and those kind of things building up. So I'd really like to see an answer for why we have the spray foam underneath the wall over there. And then, just like I said, a lot of maintenance. We got some things that need to be sealed up. And then on the front porch, as you're walking up your front porch, you can see there are 2 rusted, what looks like bolts inside of your foundation. Those are post-tension cable ends, and those need to be sealed up. We don't want those rusting out over time, because what can happen is the rust starts to expand and contract, and it can start causing cracks in our foundation. And so it won't cause major cracking, but it will have those hairline cracks that we just don't want to deal with. And so I recommend sealing those up with what they call parge coating. It's just a mortar mix that goes right over the top of the foundation, and it will allow that foundation and the post-tension cables to have a lot more longevity. Your electrical system's good. Everything's operating the way it should there. HVAC's working the way that it should. Got a couple things. It's a lot of deferred maintenance. The gutter over here on the back, it wasn't ever installed correctly, so it's installed way lower than what it should be. It should be right up against the bottom of that roof line, underneath the drip edge. That way all the moisture drains down inside there and not behind the gutter, causing that fascia to rot out. And so because we have this nice fascia that's right there on the exterior of this back porch, we really want to make sure that everything gets taken care of to where the water drains into the gutter the right way.
Okay. And here I was all happy there were gutters.
I know, yeah. And we just got just a little TLC.
Right?
And then we do have an open junction box. So when you go into this attic area over here on the left-hand side of your house, there's an open junction box towards the back where it looks like they put this spotlight out here. I guess they need to go in there, they need to cover that up and make sure that we don't have any loose wires that could arc or spark or cause any issues. But outside of that, everything else is going to be just deferred maintenance, things that just need to be taken care of. There'll be a long list in the report. Don't let it get you gun shy. I would tell you if there were things that I thought that were like, hey, we shouldn't do this. It's gonna be a long list. It's my job to nitpick, but I wanna make sure that you are comfortable moving forward. So if you need to give me a call, you're more than welcome to do that.
Thank you. Appreciate it.